Today we set up a new fish tank. Spread the base fertilizer like before. Like this. Then put aqua soil. Why we use a lot of aqua soil this time? And the reason we will know later. First, we put main tree in place. The hardscape this time will do a little more detailed. So start with the main tree for details. All these roots should be fixed with glue. Put a paper ball between two pieces of wood. And add some glue. Then we can fix that. This big crack is so beautiful. Give the vine a sense of breaking from the wood. Let's gonna do some details of the main tree. The back of the wood, we will place here in the general. The main thing to do is set up this forest stairs. Like paths or stairs in the forest. Must be winding and twisting. So, don't give it a big straight line. And the stone of the ladder must be from near to far. List from largest to smallest. This piece looks a bit too flat. Take it out. Now, our stairs has a rupture effect. It looks like not be so frozen. Need to give it feeling of old and dilapidated. It still needs to be changed later. That's the end of today. Between this stair. Also need some vines to make it details. Tomorrow we will continue to do this hardscape. Well, it's time to name the view. You guys help me think of a name for this aquascape. Today we continue to update the hardscape. We changed color of the background light. Is that looks very mysterious? I want to set a few stairs here. It feel that I can climb into this tree hole. Because the side view is very much like a tree hole. And we just look for this kind of flake from the zebra stone. First, pile up and have a general look. So skewed. Easy. Now we use the stones to set up the steps. This is easy. Children can also do it. The small is above. Stack them one by one. Remember to leave the place to do details. Now it looks a little stiff. Don't worry. We have in the giraffe. There are some people said it looks like giraffe. Wow. It really looks similar. Hello giraffe. Except for the short legs. The ass also looks like haw. Let's just put it here. Its role is very important. It needs to make this staircase half covered. Looks very mysterious. And now we do these. All is to make it fuller. And here. Need some details. Yesterday's vine were born from wood. Top first. Later the ground. These tree branches above will plant water plants. To make this step does it look obvious. Add a piece of wood will feel layered. Well now start to break the stone. Put 3 small vines in these places. Later use the glue to stick. Finally, the side also needs to do some details. Version 2.0 is over. Tomorrow we continue with version 3.0. Rear view is also very important. I need to think about how to do it. Today let's continue version 3.0. First is the rear view. The plant soil is so much before. But still not enough. Need to raise. We need to smooth out the steps. Determine the location. Preparing for the subsequent aquascaping. I think about it yesterday. We still need to raise the height of the terrain on both sides. So the most important thing is to fix the both side of plant soil. For preventing it flowing out of the crevices. After clean the road. Add the soil. After that, still need to blocking. Finally make it looks like this. This highland we have to plant grass. Use the small debris from yesterday. Use glue to make a small bridge. The process is glue and glue and glue. Because this is a small bridge in the distance. So make it small. Here is step. Just right. The location of trails. We use glue to fix. So that later put sand. The shrimp will not be mixed them. And put our step back. The last, change the direction. The main grand finale is coming. Ah, I'm so romantic. The swing, fixed with skeleton glue. What I think, you can see, for example, the little fish play with the swing. After that can go to bed. Perfect. Today is version 3.0. Tomorrow continue the right part. Am I well done? The final 4.0 version of aquascaping. Let's get serious now. We simply set up the right side of the wood. This vine serves two purposes. First is to let the vine have an extension. Second is to reinforce this main tree. And how to use the glue. Put a paper ball between the wood. And add some glue. The last little detail cannot be left. Now let's do the back view on the left. Don't put too many stones. I want to plant grass in the place of plant soil. This time we set up without water. I'm going to use bottom sand in this front area. This is the most tiring step. The stones that isolate the mud and sand must be well plugged. At this time, my back is so sore. But my oct is back. To prevent stones from sliding, we simply point the glue. This step of sand release is very healing. It looks easy, right? It's actually quite easy. Just brush it into what shape you want. We start with a large stone to embellish. This black small size bottom sand is like seasoning. You should never put too much of this stuff, but definitely not without. The purpose to do this. It's all about making the plane look like it has some layers. Finally, use your finger to adjust. Okay, finally. It's over. This part seems a little frozen. You guys may have knew what I am going to do. I hope it can broke from here. Perfect. Finally, we put a vine that acts as a string. Although it is two pieces but looks like one. Finally done. I'm too hard to click on a like, please. This time we will set up without water. Set up without water. Let's start growing plants today. This is a great test of the durability of my waste. Let's start our work today with the nana. And stick the rest in the same way. A seedling of hope. For the rear view we use parvula. Add a few glosses stigma-elatinoids mimicking the leaves of a vine. We use Ricardia camidrifolia for the main tree. Concentrate on its glossy surface. And also put some on the veins but not too much. And then make the detail on the stone. Guys, this is roughly what it looks like today. There are still many details that haven't been done. We can start with a general glance at the foreground. We use Marsilea Drummondii. We can't finish today. We'll continue tomorrow. Want to see him at the end? Give him a like. See you tomorrow. I'm off to cover with cling film. Set up without water 2.0. Today is the first day to set up the fish tank without water. It's been sealing all night. We first wipe it clean and continue to grow plant. Aquatic plants are in good condition on the first day. Does anyone know if Marsilea crenata is actually a four-leaf clover? I will continue to record. How to add water to fish tank. Without water to set up the fish tank is really good. But there is a problem is that I cannot raise fish. I can't stand that. Today we add the water. We can see the result of our setup fish tank without water. Parvula already rooted. And strong. Can't even get it anymore. But Marsilea Drummondii not grow well. We used a wipe to clean the fish tank. Before adding water it lay a good plastic bag. If one is not enough, then two. Stop pouring water directly to flush out the soil. If you do that, everything will broke. This time I use half of the old water. The other fresh water. You can see there will still be some impact. But it will be much smaller. Put it together and see the effect. Is it very clean? And they're really good. Marsilea Drummondii in front did not float. Is that rooted? I think if this tank put some ember tetra, will be so cute. Powering up the canister filter. The degreasing film going to work. This is necessary to water plant tank. I'm pretty good at hiding the inlet and outlet. When will my Marsilea Drummondii be like this tank? Just waiting. Now, we finish set up fish tank without water. Begin to add water plant gradually. We finished today, goodbye.